Welcome, let's journey together into tonight's peaceful story. Snowdrop and Lily. This story is about a young girl named Snowdrop and a magical frog named Lily, exploring the innocence of their friendship in a serene village of white flowers. In a serene village blanketed with endless fields of delicate white flowers, lived a young girl named Snowdrop. Her hair was as white as the blossoms that surrounded her home, and her eyes sparkled like the morning dew. Snowdrop's days were filled with laughter, dreams, and unending curiosity about the world around her. One sunny afternoon, Snowdrop was playing by the crystal-clear stream that wound through her village. She was collecting pebbles, each one smoother and more colorful than the last, when she heard a gentle crow. Turning round, she saw a tiny frog perched on a stone, its skin a vibrant shade of green. "Hello there, David," Snowdrop said with a smile. "I guess your name's I." The frog blinked its big, round eyes and replied, "I'm Lily," surprised and delighted. Surmised and delighted, Snowdrop clapped her hands. "A talking frog. How wonderful," Lily shyly explained. "Besides, I'm a magical frog. I can talk to those who have a pure heart." The letter Snowdrop reads. I'd watery eyes, Snow widened. "Would you like to be friends?" Lily and the little frog leapt onto a lily pad and nodded. "I would love that very much." From that day on, Snowdrop and Lily became inseparable. They spent their days exploring the wonders of the village, discovering hidden paths and secret gardens. Snowdrop introduced Lily to all her favorite spots, and Lily showed Snowdrop the world from her tiny perspective. They learned from each other, sharing stories and dreams under the warm sunlight and the starry night sky. One evening, as the sun painted the sky with hues of orange and pink, Snowdrop and Lily sat by the stream, their favorite place. "In Snowdrop, do you think we will always be friends?" Lily asked softly. He did reach out and gently touched Lily's tiny hand. "Of course, Lily. True friends are forever, no matter what." Life as the stars began to twinkle, Lily whispered, "Oh, thank you, Snowdrop. You've shown me that kindness and innocence can bring magic into the world." Snowdrop's heart filled with warmth as she hugged Lily close. "And you, Lily, have shown me the beauty of seeing the world through different eyes." That night, with their hearts as light as feathers, Snowdrop and Lily fell asleep under the shimmering stars, dreaming of adventures yet to come. And so, in the village of white flowers, the bond between a young girl and a magical frog reminded everyone that innocence and friendship could create the most beautiful and enduring tales. The next story is ready to soothe your spirit. Catleya and Flax, the Starry Adventure. This story is about a girl named Catleya and a beetle named Flax, who embark on a magical adventure among the stars and learn to cherish their dreams. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled among the rolling hills, there lived a young girl named Catleya. She had chestnut-colored hair that shimmered like sunlight through autumn leaves and eyes the color of the deep ocean. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Catleya wandered into the forest, her favorite place to dream under the blanket of the night sky. In the heart of the forest, she met a beetle named Flax. Flax had a shiny emerald green shell that sparkled with every movement. He was a tiny creature with a huge heart and always curious about the world beyond his leafy home. The night was serene, the sky a canvas painted with millions of twinkling stars. Catleya and Flax walked together, their paths illuminated by the soft glow of the celestial lights. As they ventured deeper into the woods, Flax shared his dream with Catleya. He longed to see the stars up close, to understand the mysteries of the universe. Inspired by his dream, Catleya suggested they make a special wish upon the brightest star in the sky. Under the shimmering starlight, they closed their eyes and wished with all their hearts. When they opened their eyes, they found themselves surrounded by a gentle glowing mist. The mist swirled around them, lifting them off the ground and carrying them higher and higher into the sky. Soon, they were soaring among the stars. The celestial bodies glowed warmly, welcoming them to explore. Flax's small eyes widened with wonder as he saw constellations up close. Carefully reached out to touch a star, feeling its warmth and energy surge through her. Together, they danced among the stars, feeling as if they had become part of the night sky. They laughed and twirled, their spirits soaring higher than ever before. As the night passed, the stars began to fade slightly, signaling the approach of dawn. The mist gently carried them back to the earth, setting them down in the forest, clearing where their adventure had begun. Fatalia and Flax looked at each other, their hearts filled with joy and their souls brimming with the magic of the stars. They knew that this was a night they would never forget. From that day forward, they made a promise to always cherish their dreams and never stop exploring the wonders of the world. Even when apart, they would look up to the night sky, knowing that the same stars that had guided their adventure would continue to shine down on them, keeping their friendship alive. And so, each night under the vast expanse of the starry sky, Catleya and Flax remembered their magical journey, and their hearts were always aglow with the light of the stars. Our next story is ready to carry you further into rest. The Tale of Campanula and Flower. This story is about a girl named Campula and a mouse named Flower who work together to ensure fairness in their village. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village nestled among green rolling hills, lived a kind-hearted girl named Campanula. She had a special bond with a little mouse named Flower, who lived in a cozy burrow near Campanula's cottage. One sunny morning, while gathering berries, Campanula heard a soft squeak. It was Flower, distressed because larger mice were taking more than their fair share of the village's food. Campanula's heart ached for her tiny friend, and she decided to help. She called for a village meeting under the great oak tree. The villagers discussed the issue at length, with Campanula and Flower bravely sharing their thoughts. Everyone agreed that fairness should prevail, and they devised a plan to evenly distribute food among all creatures, big and small. From that day forward, harmony returned to the village, and the bond between every evening they would sit together by the fire, sharing stories of compassion and fairness with anyone who would listen. Let's begin another chapter of gentle peace. Iris and Wisteria, the bond beyond words. This story is about Iris and her parrot Wisteria, who share a deep connection that transcends words and inspires their town with its beauty and harmony. Once upon a time, in a vibrant town filled with blooming gardens and bustling markets, there lived a young woman named Iris. Iris had always been enchanted by colors and patterns that nature displayed, often finding herself immersed in the local botanical gardens. One fine afternoon, as golden sunlight filtered through the canopies, Iris discovered a beautifully plumed parrot sitting quietly on an old oak branch. His parrot had feathers of bright green, blue, and hints of purple, resembling the wisteria flowers that hung gracefully in the garden. After a moment of cool, Iris gently approached the bird. "Hello there," she whispered, not expecting a response. To her surprise, the parrot tilted its head and repeated, "Hello there." Delighted by the surprise, Iris decided to name the parrot Wisteria, after the stunning wisteria flowers. From that day, an inseparable bond began to bloom between Iris and Wisteria. Despite the parrot's limited vocabulary, it communicated with Iris through a series of whistles, chirps, and joyful flaps. In turn, Iris spent hours talking to Wisteria, sharing her thoughts, dreams, and secrets. The gentle bird seemed to understand far more than its simple words could convey. One rainy evening, the town was covered in a soft thaw, and the pitter-patter of rain created a cozy symphony. Iris sat by her window, with Wisteria perched on her shoulder. "Do you ever wonder what's beyond the horizon?" Iris mused aloud. Wisteria replied with a soft whistle, as if pondering the mysteries of the world. Days turned into weeks, then seasons changed. But the friendship between Iris and Wisteria only grew stronger. They explored the botanical gardens together, traveled to neighboring towns, and even spent quiet afternoons painting the world as they saw it. One autumn day, Iris created a tiny ornate harness for Wisteria. With careful adjustments, she allowed the parrot to fly freely but always return to her side. The sight of Wisteria soaring through the bright autumn sky, then gracefully landing back on Iris's shoulder, became a symbol of their unique connection. Years passed, and Iris and Wisteria's bond became legendary in their town. The tales were told not just about their friendship, but how they embodied the beauty of embracing differences and communicating beyond words. Elderly townsfolk would smile and say, "They remind us that true connection needs no language." At night, as Iris settled into bed, Wisteria would nestle close, feathers shimmering softly in the moonlight. Iris would tell Wisteria about her day, and the gentle parrot would listen attentively. They drifted to sleep, comforted by their silent, yet profound conversations. And so, Iris and Wisteria lived harmoniously, their hearts forever intertwined in a bond that transcended the limits of human language. Good night, and may peace fill your dreams.